Hi ladies. So in this video of our junk journal that we're going to work on for the 300 subbie giveaway, I want to work on the pages and getting the pages ready for the journal. But first, I just wanted to mention, I didn't do this with you guys together because I think it was just, I want to say simple to do. All I did was glued the pattern paper package onto some sprayed, this is recycled, like a mailer that was recycled. It's got like little foam pieces in there, and I love the crinkle of it and the feel of it, and it's kind of squishy like. So that's what I used for the inside of the journal. So it's still very flexible, but I think it will make for a nice journal. It'll just have that sound, and I think it will be very sturdy. And then the other thing is, I love how this will be the spine area. I love how this looks. So I don't think I really want, when I get to that step, I don't think I want to end up putting holes where I'll have to sew my signature. So I think what I'm going to do is do like a hidden signature. And all that is I'll probably get a strip of fabric and then a piece of paper, glue them together, sew my signature into that, make that wide enough so that it will hold on to both sides of the journal. Glue that in really good, and then we won't have the strings from sewing the signatures in showing on the outside of the journal. And I love how this looks. I really don't think I'm going to add anything to it, but don't hold me to that. I may. But I really don't think it needs anything. I love the writing. Somebody named Darlene. And then this says, shorten about 2 inches, Wendy. So I think it looks so cool. So I would like to keep it as original as possible. I may add a little something in the corner or below. I don't know yet. So let's get our pages ready. I pulled out a couple of Grimm's Complete Fairy Tale book pages to add into the journal. And I'm probably going to have to cut down a bunch of these papers. I got a couple bags. These are just different things that I didn't show on the last video. Some, like, I don't know, index pages to a recipe book or a recipe box set. And then I have this little piece here, and just kind of a scrap piece from, this is like a heavy, I think it held records, some dictionary, stamp, book, collector's page, and some music sheet. And I think everything else you guys seen. Oh, I added a couple jelly prints. So I have that. And that one. It's very colorful, but I love it. And then that one there. So let's get these pages ready to fit inside the journal. Okay, so I think I'm going to start by just folding my pages, and then we'll cut them down to size. I don't think this one's already folded, so I can cut that down to size. This one's already small enough. This one is too. So are these. What was I was going to say something now. I totally forgot. Get sidetracked. These little bags. So I just woke up from a much needed nap. Felt awesome. I got today off. Well, I worked my 2 hours at the school, but as soon as I came home, I jumped in bed and I slept for, I slept for probably a good 2 hours. I didn't sleep very good last night, so this card I think I'm going to put in the signature. These doilies. I don't think I'm going to ink the edges of each page. I think I'm just going to leave it. Because I've been doing that a lot lately, and I need a bit of a change, so I don't think I'm going to. This one is folded too, but I might put just some masking tape down the center just to kind of reinforce this, because this is really old. So we'll just put some masking tape down the middle of it. And I don't know if I should do both sides or not. Maybe I will, just to be extra. Just to be extra. Okay. Keep that handy. I might need it again. Oops. So I read your comment, Christina, from Christina's Craft Shack, and you said you were going to make one along with me. I think that's pretty darn cool, I have to say. If you guys can hear that, there's some obnoxious, I think it's a man. It's got to be a man thing. No offense. But he's like revving up his engine outside. One of my neighbors. I don't know why guys do that. Just sit there and rev up the engine. This is just some packing paper. And I'd like to get a couple of sheets out of that. I'm just going to rip this side. Where's my ruler? Are you nearby, ruler? Something. I need something. Where are you? There you are. There you are. So I'm just kind of guesstimating on the size right now, but I want to have all different sizes of paper in here, just to kind of add interest. And then this one, maybe I'll fold this way. And I'll fold one of these the long way too. These are like sturdy stationery pages. Alright, so we got a few of these. I'll do one the long way. I really love the grunge of sprinkling with a paintbrush, the coffee on the paper. I really like that look. Let's do another one the long way. So I'm not sure, I may be overkilling this, like doing too many pages, but at least I'll have enough, you know, and won't have, I'll have more than what I need, I'm sure, but that's better than having not enough. And I get a piece of old ledger paper too. And I'm just going to tri-fold that. And then this is like certificate. I think it's parchment paper, to be honest. It reminds me of parchment paper. And then some green grid. And then this real pretty, I put my stencils down. Actually, this was like a mop-up. I put my stencils down on another piece of paper, sprayed through the stencil, and then left the stencil there and put this over the stencil and mopped up this real pretty colors. So let's see, how do I want to do this? I'm just going to leave it like that for now. And I'm not sure how to do these either. We'll get them in there somehow. I'll leave that piece like that too. And then this piece here. And then we'll cut it down to the right size. Okay, so let me put these pieces over here so they're kind of out of the way. And we'll go one by one. Let me grab a sheet that I know this is the height that I need. So what is that? That is 7.5. So I need to go 7.5 by what? See, because that would be a short page in there. So I'd have to go a little bit longer. 7.5 length by, well, let's see. How long is this? This is 8. like 8 1/4 tall on the shortest side. So how about we, or wait a minute, I'm going the length. Hello. 11 inches. So I will probably go maybe 10 1/2. I'll do 10 1/2. So that would be right to where that pink starts. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull this ahead a little more. Let me do this. So that's about 5 1/2 that way. So what if I did 5 inches? Yeah, I think that'll be okay. I think. So I'm just gonna rip it with my ruler. And then put my scraps over here. And then it has to be, what did I say? 7 1/2? Yeah, 7 1/2. Okay. All right. I'll probably keep these and maybe use them throughout. I don't know. I want to rip a little bit off this end too. Just a little. Okay. Whoa. I spill all my papers. There we go. You stay put. Okay. 5 inches right there. So this may get pretty boring, you guys seeing me do like all my papers, but this is all I'm gonna do is just get all my papers to the right size. And I said 7 1/2? Yes. No. Yes. 7 1/2. Why can't I remember that? By 5. Okay. So maybe I'll show you how I do these long ones. I can probably get 2 out of this. Actually, a little more than, well, yeah, about 2. Okay, that works out cool. So I got 2 out of that. And then let's see, what's another page we can do together? How about this music and dictionary page? So all I would do with this, where it's a folded sheet, is get my length, or I'm sorry, my width, which is at 5. Save this. We can use this in the journal. And then seven and a half. And then I'm going to put that piece in too, I think. I don't know yet, but we'll see. And then the same with this. I kind of like those edges though, so maybe let's see, we'll kind of fold that in a little bit on each side. And we'll figure out something to do with that. Okay, so 7 and a half. Right there. So there, that's how I do that. And then I'm just going to go through and size all the rest of my papers, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have all the pages cut to size. Some are smaller. But in the next video, what we'll do is put our signature together. I don't think I'm going to do... I usually sew my signature in before I decorate. So that's how I'm more comfortable doing that. Unless I decide to do maybe a little bit of sewing on some of the pages, which I may do. If I do, I'll definitely let you know. Or we can do it together. What do you guys think? I just don't want to bore you to death. So there's all our pages. I don't know if we're going to use them all or not, but we have them. So, yeah. So the next video, we'll put all these together, and maybe we might have time to sew them in, or no, I'm not going to sew them into the book. I'm going to sew them into a, like a hidden, or I'm not sure if it's a hidden spine or a hollow spine. I'm not sure. I don't know the correct definition. But yeah, okay. So we got that step done. I think that's probably the hardest step. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.